And hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5A Conference Opener here tonight from Warrior Arena, where your Sylvan Hills Bears are taking on the Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors in what looks to be an exciting matchup. Of course, it's the first game of two tonight. The girls taking the first slate in the booth. Tristan Harley here with Chris Goodman. And Chris, it's going to be an exciting night.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited to finally be able to broadcast some Sylvan Hills hoops. I know the coaches and some of the players have been asking us. They've been asking us, and you'll have to bear with us. We're working through, like I said, first basketball broadcast. We're working through some kinks, getting the sound right and everything else. Tristan here, filling in for Jay, like he said. So we got a lot of different things at play here tonight. But referring back to the game, very excited. I know the coaches, like I said, and the players have been asking us when we're going to get out here and do some Sylvan Hills hoops. Of course, football went way into postseason, which we were all very, very proud of. But yeah, it should be a great matchup here tonight. I know Little Rock Christian's got a very good player on their team in Whitley Rogers, but Sylvan Hills brings in some good players as well, so we'll see how it goes.
Right, and before we get started, I just want to take a moment to shout out our sponsor, Cornerstone Restoration. At Cornerstone Restoration, our mission is simple, to deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, we provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas, ensuring every project meets the highest standard of craftsmanship and customer care. Our team of skilled professionals is committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. Call now for your free roof inspection. That's at 501-273-4177. Once again, that's 501-273-4177. But, Chris, like you said, I'm filling in for Jay Bird tonight, not knowing what to expect from the Sylvan Hills Bears. Of course, you guys had a fantastic football season. Shout out Coach Kelly. Hopefully he does win Coach of the Year. Yeah. And you guys almost made it to War Memorial.
Yeah, almost. Just to recap that, beat Marion and then ran into a Shiloh Christian team. Very, very good Shiloh Christian team. Went on to win state, beat Greenwood for it. Gave Greenwood and Kane Archer their first loss in 40 games. But now we turn to basketball. The girls team comes in playing very good, led by Sanaya Miller and J.C. Rainey, the two seniors up there. Nia Hurd, another senior that's going to be starting for them. And then, of course, you got Kylie Metcalf and Kamari Turner, Turner being a senior as well. So a senior-led group playing very good. I know Sanaya Miller has started for about 3 or 4 years now. I believe her first season she played with her sister, and that was my first season broadcasting 2 or 3 years ago. Of course, led by Coach Strickland, former WNBA player. So it should be good. But then, of course, you get on the Little Rock Christian side, you got Whitley Rogers. And if you haven't heard of her name before, just Google her name and look at her play real quick. Very good. The coach's daughter, she's been good for a couple of years now. But it should be a good matchup. And if Sylvan Hills can score and play hard like they are known to do, it should be a good game.
it to the national anthem there. But, yeah, talking about the starting lineup, of course, first for the Lady Warriors, Faith Hamilton, Whitley Rogers, Sophie Chirac, Liv Hatcher, Harper Watson for the Warriors, and then, of course, for the Lady Bears, who you already talked about, Thomas, Rainey, Turner, Miller, and Metcalf. But, look, here's the thing. As a first-time, viewer of Sylvan Hills basketball, I'm excited to see what the Lady Bears bring in our 2 games here tonight.
Yeah, they play kind of a fast-paced style of play. They play pretty good. I kind of hated I haven't been able to watch them as much as I've wanted to here lately. I know producer Pat said he caught a couple of games and said that they play pretty good. They've got a freshman that apparently is very, very well. Very, very good, I should say, and we'll see if she gets some playing time here tonight, and Skylar Hill. But, yeah, I'm anxious to see. I didn't get to broadcast last year. I was here 2 years ago, and I saw this team really coming together, playing good. You could see the talent was there. And then I had to miss last season due to, being with the arena team. Missed last season, wasn't able to broadcast for basketball. So now I'm back. Players like Nia Hurd, J.C. Rainey, Kamari Turner, Sanaya Miller, a lot of the names that I remember from 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, rather. Being very good. Sanaya Miller, especially, a very good ball handler. See how well she can play and really come into her own kind of game under Coach Strickland. I believe this is her 3rd season now at Sylvan Hills. So really starting to see her imprint on this game come into play as we get ready to play Little Rock Christian here.
Yeah, and of course, and you talked about it a little bit before, talking about Whitley Rogers, star player for the Lady Warriors. Top 5 being Alabama, Houston, Arizona, Arkansas, and North Carolina State. 5 top Division I programs that any basketball player would love to play at. So with the family tree that Whitley Rogers has, of course, playing for her father, Ronnie Rogers, and her sister being the head coach of Arkansas State. Our other sister playing at Arkansas State, and, of course, her brother-in-law playing overseas. Sylvan Hills is going to have to watch out for number 1 tonight.
Yeah, she's one that Arkansas really needs to make a priority and get up on the hill if they want to turn it around. I know first-year coach up there, her name just escaped me, but came over from Oral Roberts. I know she's going to have to recruit Rogers very well. Like you said, that top 5, that's a lot of good programs you're competing against there. But let's see if Sylvan Hills can, maybe take away from that tonight here and play good. I know 2 years ago, whenever she was a sophomore, she played extremely well in this game. It was very hard to stop. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, of course, we're just about away from tip-off. The starting lineup has been announced for the home team, the Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors. And your Sylvan Hills Lady Bears are in their black uniforms tonight. Of course, playing the Warriors wearing their white. So it's going to be an exciting one to see. Of course, the girls' game followed by the boys' game here tonight for the opening 5A conference basketball matchups. Looks like it's going to be Metcalf versus Rogers for the tip. And just like that, conference is underway as Sylvan Hills wins the tip-off. Loses it as soon as the pass was thrown. First turnover for the Bears. 3-pointer on the way. That one's going to connect. And that's Harper Watson. Her first 3-pointer of the game falls through.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills has got to get the passes clean and get back on defense.
First shot for the Bears, no good. They get the second chance rebound. Trey ball on the way in response, no good, but they get the rebound, and they're still with the ball. The foul's going to be called underneath. Should be going to the line for 2 free throws. That's number 11, J.C. Rainey.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills got to take advantage of these offensive rebounds when they're given to them.
Chance for the Lady Bears to get the first points of their conference season on the board. First one's up. That one's going to roll in. Now 3-1, Christian's lead. Two for two in the opening charity stripe contest. The Bears now down 1 after the 2 made free throws. Rogers has the ball. Of course, last possession was a tray ball for Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills so far doing doing much better on defensive side this time than they were at first.
Seems like 4 players were crowding Rogers as she took the mid-range J, and it was no good.
Well, Sylvan Hills may take, though, we're going to get somebody else to beat us approach when it comes to Whitley Rogers, and I can't blame them.
This double team coming early. Foul's going to get called on Faith Hamilton. That'll be her first foul.
I didn't realize that was Rogers' sister up there at Arkansas State coaching. Yeah. She's done a very good job turning that women's program around.
Tray ball on the way. That one's going to be no good off the left of the rim. But yeah, Chris, to your comment, I mean, Des Rogers, her sister, as Whitley takes the 3, no good. And then on the roster playing for her is Winter Rogers, of course, product of Little Rock Christian herself.
You know, their Thanksgiving basketball games are very competitive. Very competitive.
Well, especially when the brother-in-law plays professionally overseas.
Right. Oh.
Hard foul. Going to be called against Keelis McDaniel. Be her first.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to share the stream out. We will be doing majority of the basketball games from here on out. Most of the conference games. Well, every conference game, and then I'm sure there's some other games in there somewhere that we probably might try and sneak a broadcast for.
Still 3-2, slow-paced ball game. That 3-pointer on the way. That's not going to fall after 3 bounces, and it'll go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by McDaniel. It'll stay with Little Rock Christian. Yeah,
it is very slow-paced. Bears are playing hard. See if they can get something. They're playing good defensively so far. See if they can get something going on the offensive end.
Inbound layup's going to be good. Whitley Rogers with her first 2 points of tonight's contest. Mid-range from the charity stripe, no good. Rebound goes to Rogers. Rogers pushing it up tempo. She slows things down, stops, going to pop it, no good. Little Rock Christian tries to get the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Sylvan Hills, and the Warriors will inbound from the baseline.
Yeah, Bears fans not happy with that one. This is a building that's going to be a little hard to get things to go your way. Very good Little Rock Christian team as well, so you're battling a lot of components. This is a good Bears team. Like to see them fight.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the first period of play now. Takes it back out to the corner. Great ball movement displayed here by the Warriors. 10 seconds remain on the shot clock. Trey from up top, no good.
Great job on defense there by the Bears. Got them deep into the shot clock. They really didn't have anything going or passing it around. Then we're able to force the turnover. Good job so far. Now if we can just get something on the offensive end, we're in it.
It'll be timeout called on the floor. 4:40 remains in the first period of this one. 5-2 our score. And Chris, I know it's kind of been slow in the first couple of possessions for both squads, but what have you seen from Sylvan Hills Bears?
Yeah, so far just on the offensive end, they can't get the shots to go in. They're passing it okay. Sanaya Miller, like I mentioned to you before, going to be the ball handler coming in. J.C. Rainey's gotten a couple of shots up. I really like to see Kylie Metcalf, the junior, down low battling to get some of these rebounds. I'd love to see it. And then on the defensive end, they're fighting very hard as well. Whitley Rogers, of course, she's going to get her points. And then they got the one tray ball earlier in the game. Not playing bad so far. Like I said, if we could just get something on the offensive end, get that ball going in the hoop, we'll be all right.
Of course, Little Rock Christian with the Cornerstone Restoration 3. So they lead at 5-2. Tough defense coming from Little Rock Christian. Throws it up off the top of the backboard, no good. We're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow points in the way of Little Rock Christian, so the Lady Warriors will get the ball.
Yeah, this is my first impression of Sylvan Hills. This will be for the girls and the boys here tonight. But Kylie Metcalf so far battling down low. I really like like to see that, and I think that's something, of course, I didn't get to watch last year, but 2 seasons ago, that's something they kind of were missing, is somebody down low really fighting for rebounds.
Of course, the Lady Bears did a good job of keeping Whitley Rogers out of the equation for right now. She has 2. That tray ball on the way. That one's going to be up and good. Another Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer as Little Rock Christian now leads it 8-2.
Yeah, Little Rock Christian going to get the tray ball to go down, I imagine, in this game and the boys' game. Got to get it across. We get a timeout. All right.
Timeout's going to be called by Coach Strickland as the Lady Bears were having trouble trying to get the ball into the front court.
Yeah, their Coach Rogers throwing kind of some half-court press at them, making them have to, throw the ball around a little bit more than they would like. And almost got the 10-second violation.
Of course, we do just want to take a second to say hello to our friend Jay Burr, wherever he may be.
Yeah, out there in somewhere, territory unknown.
He's currently residing at 101 Gimmick Street.
Yeah. Calling in on the first conference basketball. First basketball stream. He'll be back, though, I'm sure, at some point.
I texted him. I said, Jay, what's some advice you can give me for this game? He said, brother, just bring the juice. And I can't be as good as Jay Burr is. The referee gets hit with the basketball.
Yeah, he kind of used his head there real quick.
Of course, the soccer season not far away.
Yeah.
Shakes that one off. So World Cup's actually around the corner, being played in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for, some World Cup soccer. Hopefully USA can do very good.
They had a favorable group.
Oh, yeah.
Backcourt violation. I saw that one as clear as day. Got to be careful where you place your feet when you're trying to get the basketball. That was Mackenzie King who went over the line.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills having a little difficulty trying to get past this half-court press so far.
There's 3:43 left to go in the first period of play. Not a lot of fouls in this one, but not a lot of scoring from either squad.
Yeah.
Of course, Whitley Rogers only with 2. There's been 2 tray balls to this one as Whitley Rogers throws up a 3. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Sophie Sirachik. So it's going to be a foul caught on the floor.
Yeah, they got Sanaya Miller there trying to battle for the rebound.
It's inbounded to Rogers. Rogers turn around, goes up with a tough finish. No good. She gets her own miss. That one does not fall as well. Jump ball will be called, but the possession arrow will be in favor of the Lady Bears. So Sylvan Hills will get the basketball as Whitley Rogers has yet to find the basket.
Yeah, Metcalf there battling again for another rebound. That's one thing they got to get. They got to get the rebounds, got to get the ball across half court now. Got to get it over. Battling for rebounds, though, is going to be big in this game. Anytime you can get second chance points.
That and getting a rebound. There seems to be a lid on both of these baskets as Sylvan Hills is on a 3-2 fast break. Tray ball on the way, no good. Sylvan Hills will get their own miss. Another tray from up top, no good. And that rebound will go to Liv Hatcher of the Lady Warriors. And Chris Goodman's already showing surrender Cobra.
No, I'm just a little, if we can get the ball to go in, we've had plenty of good open looks. And battling for rebounds, plenty of second chance points missed by the Bears so far.
Tray ball on the way for Little Rock Christian, no good. Rebound goes to the Bears. I believe that was McDaniel on the rebound.
Metcalf.
Oh, thank you, Metcalf. See, I'm still learning the roster. Kicks it out. Cornerstone Restoration 3, no good. They'll get another offensive rebound. That one's still no good. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Bears. Tray ball on the way, no good. That one's going to be an air ball.
Yeah, the offense not helping out. I'll tell you what, Metcalf's going to have 20 rebounds the way this game is going so far. She's down there battling for him, but the rest of the offense can't help her out quite yet. Getting some good open shots, though. Just got to get them to fall down. Skylar Hill, the freshman that Pat was talking about earlier into the game,
I'm sure once the Lady Bears see one go in, they'll be fine.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all it is. You just got to get the basket to go in. And then it seems like they all go in.
That three-pointer no good off the backboard. Trying to go fast as the Bears, but the ball's poked away by Morris. Morris on the fast break goes up with it. That one's going to fall. 10-2 our score. The Lady Warriors with an 8-point advantage. Poked away. Double team coming. Sylvan Hills has got to get scrappy with that one. Faith Hamilton with the steal. Wide open lane to the hoop, and that one's going to fall for Jordana Buford. And a timeout's needed as it's a 10-point Little Rock Christian Academy advantage with under a minute to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, right now the defense for, I was mentioning the defense by the Bears earlier. The defense by the Lady Warriors right now is playing with their hair on fire. They're in all the passing lanes. They're smothering the ball handler. They're doing everything they can right now. The Bears are just having fits with it. They're not able to do anything really. And, of course, you see the 2 points on the scoreboard for the Bears. They've had plenty of open looks. They've had plenty of offensive rebounds, just can't get anything to fall. I know Coach Strickland will have something dialed up for it to get the basket in the hoop eventually. Bears just got to keep at it, keep playing hard, keep getting those rebounds. You can't do nothing if you're not getting the rebounds. But you can't do nothing if you're not getting the ball in the basket either.
Well, and to Sylvan Hills' credit, I mean, when it comes to offensive rebounds, I think they're out rebounding Little Rock Christian Academy like at least 5-2 at this point. I mean, they're doing fantastic on the glass, but they're just not putting that second chance point into the hoop like you just said. But, I mean, look, there's still 3 quarters to play. They're doing a great job containing the All-Star Whitley Rogers. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody gets a restoration or a Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer to fall for the Lady Bears.
Yeah, and I don't know if the offense by design, they're wanting to shoot a lot of threes. I know they haven't been able to really drive and penetrate down the paint like they've wanted to. And, of course, Little Rock Christian came in. They've nailed 2, 3, 4 threes maybe already. So, Sylvan Hills, no panic yet. Just keep balling.
That pass is over the head of Sanaya Miller. And Coach Ronnie Rogers got that one. And like I said earlier, he comes from a basketball family, kind of the OG of the basketball family.
Yeah.
Christian driving inside, takes a mid-range. That one's going to fall through the hoop. Now 14-2 our score with 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Look over, throws her teammate, but she still comes down with it, and that one's going to fall through the Lady Bears.
Yeah, I almost thought Hill threw it away, but she had a better look at the lane than I did, able to get it to her teammate.
Tray ball on the way. That one's going to bang through. That's a Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer as we head to the end of the first quarter, start of the second. Our score 17-4. And hey, real quick, while we have a break of the action, I want to talk about our sponsor, Cornerstone Restoration. At Cornerstone Restoration, our mission is simple: to deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, we provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas, ensuring every project meets the highest standards of craftsmanship and customer care. Our team of skilled professionals is committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. Call now for your free roof inspection. I almost made it through. 501-273-4177. Again, that phone number is 501-273-4177. But Chris, heading into the second period of play, 17-4 our score. What did you see from both squads that you liked, and maybe something that Sylvan Hills needs to do better in the second period?
Well, a ton of three balls falling for the Warriors, a ton of nothing really falling for the Bears. They've gotten some great shots. That's what I love. They've gotten great shots up, just can't get them to fall down, and they've really battled. I can't say enough about Kylie Metcalf down there battling for those rebounds. If she can continue to do that the rest of this game, and we get some of these balls to fall down in the hoop, we'll be all right in this game. But really at the beginning of the game, I said they kind of took the defensive approach of making somebody else besides Whitley Rogers beat us, and it really has been everybody else getting the three balls to go down. They've gotten some other good looks at the hoop to go down as well. The Warriors have. So Sylvan Hills just got to get some, for one, they got to get the ball across midcourt. You got to get the passes down, and then they got to get the ball in the hoop. And that's a lot easier said than done against this Little Rock Christian team, but they can do it. They got the ball players for it.
Of course, Sylvan Hills did win the tip-off, so Little Rock Christian will start with the basketball to start our second period. That means the possession arrow will point in favor of the Lady Bears. Pass tip for the moment, but the Warriors were able to jump on it. Kicks it back out, up top, inside. Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer on the way, and that one baits in. And I guess even though it's 6:29, the bank is still open.
Yeah, they're open over here in West Little Rock. Getting it to fall down, and of course, Sylvan Hills coming into this game. Little Rock Christian's very good, girls and boys. So tall task, but they're battling, playing hard. They get the possession there to stay their way, but Coach Rogers has got this team, and they have been for a while, rocking and rolling.
Checking in for the Warriors is number 21, Liv Hatcher, and Whitley Rogers. Of course, Whitley Rogers only with, I believe, 2 or 4 points to her name in this one so far tonight. And speaking of Whitley Rogers, she gets the steal in a wide open lane to the hoop. And she'll lay it in. Now 21-4 our score. As now they come to try to trap again in the corner. Thomas just lost control of the basketball as it bounced over her head. And now the Lady Bears trying to press of their own. Rogers drives inside. She'll have the ball knocked away for the moment. Back out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Little Rock Christian, but the ball will be tipped away, and the Sylvan Hills Bears have the basketball. That's going to be called. I believe they're going to get number 1, Whitley Rogers, with a foul. That's going to be her first foul.
It's been a physical game so far. I'm surprised there could have been a couple of more fouls called than what there has been, and that one on Rogers there, I don't know if it was a foul compared to what hasn't been a foul yet in this game, but I like it when the refs let the teams play a little bit, let them get a little physical. So far it has not benefited Sylvan Hills, but they are playing hard.
Of course, this is the 5A conference opener for both of these schools. They try to get to Hot Springs, Arkansas for the state tournament later next year.
Yeah, no, that's where this Lady Bears team would like to end. And, of course, it's good to start conference playoff. You play one of the better teams that you're going to see in Little Rock Christian and one of the better players that you're probably going to see all season long in Whitley Rogers. So play them early, get them out the way, continue battling.
Take a stop action for Mackenzie King. I believe she was tying her shoe. It looked like she was wearing a pair of jaws. Three-pointer on the way off the mark, no good. Whitley Rogers was closely guarding the shooter there. Rogers underneath. That one's going to fall through, and now Whitley Rogers is starting to heat up.
Yeah, that's not what Sylvan Hills needs. It's almost a 20-point ball game.
Christian trying to trap. It works out to their advantage as it's stolen away. Whitley Rogers didn't know the pass was coming her way. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rogers, so it'll be Lady Bear basketball.
And Little Rock Christian has done a really good job of speeding the game up on Sylvan Hills, and that's what happens. You get a turnover.
Another steal, but that one's blown by Shelby Overton. Thought about taking the three, but she throws it back into coverage. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound will go to Sylvan Hills. There is a shot clock in high school, so they have 25 seconds. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Laura Morris. Stops, pops the tray, won't fall. Another rebound goes to the Bears. So they're going to call a foul on the floor against number 11, J.C. Rainey.
I think it was That was on
yeah, it was
Christian.
on Little Rock Christian. My apologies. That's Sophie Sirac. Ball's going to be stolen away after the deflection. Hatcher with the basket. Now 25-4, Little Rock Christian leads.
There you go.
Wide open lane to the hoop. That one's going to fall through for the Lady Bears. Now 25-6. Ball's going to be way off the mark.
Yeah, that one, I think Sanaya Miller touched that right before it went out of bounds. But that right there was the best offensive possession that Sylvan Hills has had so far. Open passing lanes led to an open basket by Nia Hurd Thomas, and Bears get up to 6 points.
It's like Shelby Overton will check in for Laura Morris. I believe that's Rucker to inbound for Little Rock Christian. Four minutes remain in the second quarter of this one. 25-6, Little Rock Christian leads. Hatcher kicks it across court. Three ball on the way. That one's going to fall through for Cornerstone Restoration. Three-pointer. 28-6 the score now. And we're still in the first half. Lost control of the basketball, but they're going to say it went off of a Lady Warrior, so Sylvan Hills will keep the basketball. Mid-range on the way, off the mark, no good. Rogers will get the rebound. Kicks it up to Hatcher. Hatcher loses control of it. Back inside, she throws it up, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Bears. Loses her momentum on the basketball, so she has to pass out of it. Three ball on the way. That one's going to be good. Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer for the Lady Bears. It's now 28-9.
And see, when the Bears are able to slow the game down just a little bit, that's when they're getting these shots up, and they're making them now. When they're not letting that tempo of Little Rock Christian hurt them, they're able to get the ball in the hoop.
Response three by Hatcher, no good. That ball is just going to be thrown directly to Little Rock Christian. Whitley Rogers, open lane, open basket will go through after the assist from Hatcher. 30-9 our score with 2.5 left to go in the first half in this one. That one's just going to be thrown way off the mark. Subs coming in, and while we have a little bit of a break in the action, I want to shout out our sponsor, Cornerstone Restoration. Cornerstone Restoration, our mission is simple: to deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, we provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas, ensuring every project meets the highest standards of craftsmanship and customer care. Our team of skilled professionals is committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. Call now for your free roofing inspection, 501-273-4177. Whitley Rogers with the three, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Bears. Almost goes out of bounds. Scores table on the way from our view, so I couldn't see exactly how close. Tray ball following, that one's no good. Rebound will go to Whitley.
Yeah, and we thank all of our sponsors, going back to Cornerstone there. Anybody else wants to sponsor, just hit us up on Facebook, Sylvan Hills Sports Network, or reach out to Steve Henson or Will Watkins and tell them your friends at the Sylvan Hills Sports Network sent you.
Length of the basket, that pass is not on the mark, will go out of bounds. Lady Warriors will get possession of the basketball. And Chris, you know, we talk about Jay being gone, our friends Will and Steve from Natural State Sports Network, but You also have a big opportunity coming up for you in Oregon.
Yeah, it's, the Oregon Lightning, the arena football team up there. They brought me on to help kind of with their corporate partnerships and stuff like that. Of course, it's not the GM role that I held down here in Arkansas, but
GM of the year.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. It's still cool to try and hopefully continue to further my career all the way in Oregon.
Pass was tipped and almost went over the line. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Shots up, shot's gonna fall. 32-9 our score, 47 seconds left to go in the first half. It's going to be ripped away by Little Rock Christian. That layup no good. Rebound goes to Morris. Morris with the one-hander. It's going to be a kiss off the glass and good. 30 seconds remain, 34-9 our score in the first half.
Girls just got to keep moving for the Lady Bears. You got to keep cutting and find the open passing lanes.
Shot clock is off. Drives inside.
Good drive.
That one's going to be up and good for Anaya Guy.
Good drive there out of Guy.
Under 10 to go in the first half of this one. Kicks it out. Cornerstone Restoration three on the way. No good. Rebound will go out of bounds. Last touch by Little Rock Christian. So Sylvan Hills will get one last chance to heave it before we head to halftime. And that's going to do it as we head to halftime. Our score in this one, Little Rock Christian 34, Sylvan Hills 11. We're going to take a step away for halftime, but we'll be right back for the second half of this one. The Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors lead it 34-11.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears.
PCS
And welcome back to the start of the second half here from Warrior Arena in the 5A conference opener between the Little Rock Christian Lady Warriors and your Sylvan Hills Lady Bears. Here in the booth, Tristan Harlan here with Chris Goodman. And Chris, tale of one side in the first half.
Yeah, Sylvan Hills came in. They started the game very good on defense, and then it seemed like the lid on the basket came off for the Lady Warriors. They started raining the threes. Whitley Rogers started doing Whitley Rogers things, and then for the Bears, they just can't get any shots to go. Only 11 points in the first half. Hopefully in the second half they come out able to get the passes a little better and get the ball in the hoop.
Sylvan Hills will inbound the basketball as they will have possession to start the second half as they won the opening tip-off.
I was checking Instagram there a little bit, and Whitley Rogers took her official visit to Arkansas not too long ago, posted it just about 2 hours ago, so hopefully the Lady Razorbacks can get her on the hill.
That ball is just going to be lost control of as jump ball will be called. The possession arrow is going to be pointed towards the Lady Warrior side of things, so they will get possession. And yeah, Chris, to your comment about Whitley Rogers posting her official visit pictures from the University of Arkansas, a good family friend of the Rogers, Izzy Higginbottom, also a former Razorback, so I'm sure there's a little bit of conversation that was had there between the two athletes as they're great basketball players. I could be completely wrong, but you never know.
Big shout out to Coach Olberts getting us the boys rosters for the next game.
Pass is going to find the mark, but she's just going to lose control of the ball. That's Kylie Metcalf underneath. Ball is going to go out of bounds, and the Warriors of Little Rock Christian will get possession of the basketball.
And I think at this point in the game, even though the second half just started, Sylvan Hills just got to get, there we go, 3 ball. Just got to get the looks that you can and get the ball in the hoop. Kamari Turner there with the 3.
Cornerstone Restoration 3-pointer is response 3 on the way. That one's going to fall through. Another Cornerstone Restoration 3-pointer. That time for Little Rock Christians, now the lead 39-14. Stolen away by Rogers. 3-pointer on the way. That one's going to find the mark after the kiss off the rim and the backboard.
Yeah, back-to-back 3s there by the Bears. Nia Hurd on that one.
Trying to close the gap is the Lady Bears.
Good defense.
Another response on the way. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Kylie Metcalf.
Yeah, the Bears did a very good job there on defense that time. J.C. Rainey, tasked with guarding Whitley Rogers, did a wonderful time. Didn't let the ball get to her. The Bears come away with the ball, and
that 3-pointer no good by Sylvan Hills as they again get their own miss. They're killing it in the offensive rebound category. That one's gonna fall through. Count it for 3. Cornerstone Restoration 3-pointer.
Coming out very good in this second half. Just got to keep going, keep battling for those offensive rebounds and get the shots to fall.
Rogers has an open lane to the hoop. That one's gonna go through for Rogers.
Not sure what happened there, but J.C. Rainey did a very good job tonight so far guarding Rogers. It's a tall task when you're guarding the number 34 player in the nation.
Not only that, but when she comes into the game standing at 5'11", you know, most high school athletes aren't standing at that height in girls basketball. It's a 3-pointer on the way. That one's way off the mark. Sylvan Hills tries to get the rebound as they throw it back in as it'll go to Little Rock Christian. 21-point lead. Now it's 23 thanks to number 1 Whitley Rogers.
Yeah, and Little Rock Christian so far just their passes have been more crisp than Sylvan Hills have. And the Warriors, there we go, they get a turnover, but the Warriors in this half-court press has done numbers tonight on the Bears.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. They get their own miss. Another second chance point coming by way of number 32, Kylie Metcalf. 43-22 the score.
Yeah, if she doesn't end the night with 30 rebounds, I'm going to be a little upset. She's been battling down there, playing very hard, trying to get the Bears some more of these second chance points. There, she doesn't pass it out and gets her own. Of course, the Warriors answer on the other end, but she's done a very good job tonight battling for those second chance points.
All right, Christian wanted a double dribble call, but they did not get it. Kicks it out, three-pointer on the way. No good, the trifecta won't fall.
And from the angle we're at, these shots look good every single time they shoot them. Just not falling. They're taking good open shots.
Now, Chris, I don't know if you play a lot of pickup basketball in your free time, but I can't really talk about three-pointers much because if you ask my friends, they call me shot clock for a reason.
No, I'm very bad at basketball. I stick to football. I know what my sport is, and I stick to it. I played basketball in 8th grade, and that was I got 0 PT. It was not very fun.
Whitley, step back three. No good. Rebound goes to the Lady Bears.
There we go.
That's a good pass. And that one's going to find the mark. Layup's going to be up and good. Now 45-24. As Coach Rogers is going to need a timeout now as the Sylvan Hills Lady Bears with all the momentum.
Yeah, putting together a nice little run here. Just got to string together a couple of more baskets and some good defensive possessions, and we're doing good.
Of course, while we have a break in the action, we'll tell you all about our sponsor, Cornerstone Restoration. At Cornerstone Restoration, our mission is simple: to deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, we provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas, ensuring every project meets the highest standard of craftsmanship and customer care. Our team of skilled professionals is committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. Call now for your free roof inspection, 501-273-4177. Again, that's 501-273-4177. All right, as we regain possession here, if there's one thing I do right, it's the ad read.
Some would say that's the most important thing. They get them bills paid.
Producer Pat just looked at me and said, "Good job, man." Resume action, 45-24 with 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Deep three on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Sylvan Hills.
Another Metcalf rebound.
Kicks it out. Tray ball on the way. No good.
There you go.
Tough layup inside. No good off the top of the glass.
I like that drive, though, there.
2.5 left to go. Third quarter of this one.
Oh.
Foul's going to get called underneath. Believe she may have been in the act of shooting. So going to the line may be number 1, Whitley Rogers. Of course, Rogers already has offers from Alabama, Arizona, Utah, North Carolina State, and Arkansas.
Yeah, I was looking through her offer list. I think she's got like 18 or 19 total. None from her sister, though. Not one from her sister.
Really?
Yeah, you'd think.
I thought Arkansas State made her like top 20, and then she narrowed it down to 5.
I don't know. Maybe I may have been looking at an old list. I don't know, but that would be quite the discussion come Christmas time. Like, hey, sis, you're head coach. I'm a top player in the nation. What's up?
Well, what I'm really curious about, and maybe this is a question I've got to ask Coach Rogers since we have such a close working relationship from my time at Arkansas State, is that three-pointer's on the way no good, is who are you picking up in the family basketball game that we talked about earlier?
Right,
you picking up Winter, or you picking up Whitley? Whitley's three-pointer on the way. That one's going to find the bottom of the net. Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer. Now 50-24.
There you go.
Fakes, Whitley jumps, bites on it. Layup's going to be good. Kylie Metcalf with the lay-in. 1:43 left to go in the third period of this one. Of course, remember, we do have the varsity boys game after this one concludes.
Yeah, that should be a good game, too. I know the boys coming in fresh off the Valonia tournament, the V-Town Classic, whatever it's called, they won it.
Willie Rogers steps back and puts it through the basket.
The boys winning that tournament, and they're coming in facing a very good Little Rock Christian team. Of course, they're without J.J. Andrews tonight. Really hope he's doing well. I know you said he posted an update earlier doing good, so scary injury, but he will not be with the Warriors tonight, and the Bears maybe can come in and sneak a win without another top player in the nation playing against them.
Definitely going to be a storyline to watch in that one. Christian with another steal. Throws it up, layup, going to be up no good. They almost get their own miss, but they do that time. Pump fakes once, that one no good, high. And bodies are flying everywhere. I feel like I'm at a WWE show.
Yeah, the Bears, it's a physical game. I think there could have been a couple of more fouls called here on the Lady Warriors, but playing physical, they're letting them play both ways, really, so I'm not going to complain whatsoever about the officiating. But Metcalf diving on the floor, getting rebounds, having her a wonderful night on the boards. Just would like to see the rest of the offense come together and put some points up.
Of course, Whitley is checking out, as well as Hatcher. Under 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this one. Off defense by the Lady Warriors. That one, a little bit too much mustard on it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought Anaya Guy did a really good job there of keeping control of her own dribble and keeping the ball. There's been a couple of times the passes tonight have been a little too hard to handle for the Lady Bears.
Kicks it out, three ball on the way, trifecta! Cornerstone Restoration, three-pointer for Little Rock Christian. This is now 56-26. They throw that one away. Little Rock Christian now turns it over. Chance to get the last second bucket. That one's going to fall for the Lady Bears as we head to the fourth quarter. 56-28 our score. Well, it should be our score. We're going to see if they change the scoreboard. There it is. 56-28 is our score, but we're not going to go anywhere, Chris. What do you think about so far the action between the Warriors and the Bears?
Yeah, the Warriors showing, pretty much what they have the last couple of years under Coach Rogers is that they're a very good, disciplined team. Their passes are crisp. They're getting the ball in the hoop, making the three-point shots. And then the Bears, they're a scrappy bunch under Coach Strickland. They're not going to go away. The biggest story is their shots haven't fallen tonight. Now next game we do watch them make every three they take. That's just the sport of basketball, but tonight they just haven't fallen. Some of their passes just been a little too hard to handle maybe. The Lady Warriors have done a really good job in their trap defenses and their half-court press of getting Sylvan Hills to kind of speed up a little too much, and they're throwing the ball away. Haven't played terrible. The score is what it is, but the Lady Bears have not played terrible here tonight. They're showing signs of being a good team, being a well-coached team. Sometimes it's just not your night and you can't get the ball in the hoop.
Right, of course, as we head to the fourth quarter, 56-28 the score. And, Chris, next time you guys are out here calling some Lady Bear basketball, your boy Jay Burr will be back with you.
Yeah.
Of course, he's in parts unknown right now. Shout out to him wherever he is. Hope he's enjoying the broadcast thus far.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see this Lady Bears team and the Bears, the boys basketball team, when then catch them in some action tonight. I haven't been able to watch them, like I said earlier, been busy. But we're here now. We're broadcasting the conference games, all conference games. Anxious to see how the rest of the season unfolds for both of them.
Bears will start with the basketball. We'll start our fourth period of play. Tray ball on the way. Trifecta. Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer to start the final period of play. 56-31 the score as the Lady Bears are trying to mount the comeback.
And the Lady Bears came into this game 7-1. They're only lost to Watson Chapel. So they're a very good team. They're playing hard. It happens sometimes. You run into that team that beats everybody and has the top player in the nation on their team, you run into those teams, and unfortunately that was here tonight. But like I said, you open conference play with them, and then you got Valonia, Parkview, Mount St. Mary's, Maumelle, BB. Winnable games coming up, but also very tough games to win. Then you play Little Rock Christian again eventually. Maybe you can string together some conference wins, get some more confidence, come back, watch this film, and be like, hey, we had them right there. The score didn't show it, but here's where we can attack now moving forward and string together some more wins.
Spoken like a coach.
It's hard not to sometimes, you know.
Whitley Rogers was at the line, only had made 1 of 2. Lady Bears trying to find an open teammate. That three-pointer going to be off the glass and good. And again, I guess in Little Rock, 7:04, the bank's still open. So if you need to make a deposit, you better go ahead and go.
Not closed. There we go.
Intercepted pass and just tipped away. Open lane to the hoop. That one's going to go through for Kenzie King as a timeout's called with 6:50 left to go. And, you know, Chris, it's always a fun little debacle in the group chat between all the broadcasters on the Natural State Sports Network. So I want to hear your thoughts on it. Who would win in a game of good old football, the Arkansas Kings or the Arkansas Punishers?
Yeah, you know, I got a lot of close friends on both sides of it, and I've tried not to speak on either side. But if you're asking me, you know, I used to own the Punishers. I got a lot of friends over there. I'm going to take the Punishers if they and they will play this season.
Yeah, they will.
They are in the same league now, of course, the minor league football world here in Arkansas. But I'm going to take the Punishers. I like Justin, the owner of the Kings. I like a lot of the stuff they have going on. But I got to stay with my guys and where I was with the Punishers.
And of course, you know, talking about minor league football while we have a break in the action, you know, what a tremendous sport that is for some of these guys that may not have gotten the chance to play outside of college or, you know, may have suffered an injury and that they're now finally getting to play some more professional football.
Yeah, you know, it used to be not so great a thing here in Arkansas, really everywhere, but the sport the last 10 years or so has really grown. You've seen a lot more talent come in. Coaches and owners have really started to care about it a lot more, put some more resources into it, and it's become a really good tool. The Punishers have got guys go to college. The Kings have had guys go to college. The Kings currently have a pro player now, and my guy, Ja'Kalen Jackson, who's doing wonderful things. He played arena ball with the Ozark Lunkers and now is playing in New Mexico. Shout out to him. So it's a good growing sport.
6:40 left to go in the final quarter of this one. Little Rock Christian with a big lead. Whitley Rogers has her three-pointer no good as the rebound goes to the Lady Bears. Fake drives inside, goes up with a tough finish, no good. They're going to call a jump ball possession arrow, points in the favor of the Lady Warriors. .620 left to go in the fourth quarter. Great ball movement there for by the Warriors there for a moment. Hard foul is going to be called against Whitley Rogers on the push.
And I texted you that. I got the text in from somebody else, so that's why I sent that to you.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess I should have given more context to that rather than just texting you. But
thought I was saying something wrong there.
No. I'll show you here in a minute. Oh, block on the three there.
So court, great anticipation on the pass. But, hey, while we have a break in the action, talk about Cornerstone Restoration. Cornerstone Restoration provides roofing, siding, gutters, and more across Central Arkansas. Trusted craftsmanship and reliable service. Call today for a free inspection. Cornerstone Restoration, 501-273-4177. Whitley Rogers hits her shot blocked. Producer Pat said, I did it. You get a gold star for the day.
Yeah, but, big shout-out to Cornerstone Restoration. And again, if there's anybody else wanting to sponsor the broadcast, reach out to Sylvan Hill Sports Network on Facebook or myself, Chris Goodman, Steve Henson, Will Watkins. any of the guys at Natural State Sports or any of the broadcasts if you're a fan of another school in our network.
Layup's going to be up no good. She gets her own miss, and a foul's going to get called. It's heading to the line. It's going to be number 32, Kylie Metcalf, who's been the MVP of the Sylvan Hills Lady Bear basketball team here tonight.
Yeah, she has. But, we've got, I think, fouls, 3 points. We've not 3 points, excuse me. We've got fouls. Overall game day sponsor. We've got all kinds of opportunities for your business to get out there and get some shine. Cornerstone definitely is shining here tonight. Took advantage of theirs. We saw Elite Autos in football take advantage of the penalty sponsor. So reach out today for some of these broadcasts.
Tray ball on the way. That one's going to fall through the hoop. Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer will fall through for Harper Watson. A steal is going to be committed. Another tray ball on the way. No good. Rebound goes to the Lady Bears. Throws it up court. She's got to get it before it goes out of bounds, and she does. But it allows Little Rock Christian to reset their defense, but still not enough time to defend the tough layup by Sanaya Miller. As a timeout is going to be called on the floor by Coach Ronnie Rogers.
Yeah, and when I say this, it's going to sound a lot worse than what it is, but the Lady Bears team have done a good job of cutting the lead down to 20 now, which, it sounds terrible, but it was, 30 plus, a couple of minutes ago. So the Bears team, like I said, they're scrappy. They're not going to go away. They're going to keep balling. They're going to keep playing. I'm sure they're upset, coming in with a 7-1 record. You don't want to come into a game like this and lose by 20 plus. They're playing with a lot of pride. They've got a lot of good players on the team. They've got some great coaches. Cannot give a big enough credit to the coaching staff and what they've been able to do. Coach Strickland and Coach Smith, the assistant coach. I know they're fans of the broadcast, so hopefully they continue showing us love here on the broadcast. But I'm ready to see this team the rest of the way. Some of these conference games they've got coming up, very winnable games. They're going to have to play hard. They're going to have to get the shots to fall. That's plain and simple. Get the passes down, get the shots to fall. That's the game of basketball. But I didn't mean to rhyme there. Bro,
spitting bars over here.
Got to put that together. But no, this Sylvan Hills team, much like the football team, they're a scrappy bunch. They've got talent. You can see the talent there. You just run into a team that's extremely good and extremely well coached. A lot of these girls have been playing together for a very long time in sort of this Little Rock Christian system. So they've gotten everything, buttoned down. And then, of course, you got Whitley Rogers, number 34 in the nation. We've said that plenty of times. When you're being led by somebody like that, it doesn't hurt.
Well, and we were talking all game about Kylie Metcalf and her impact on the boards, but I was looking at some of these stats that they gave us pregame, and apparently she has 83 rebounds before this game.
Well, she's going to have over 100 probably after this one. She's there you go. You got to call it a jump ball eventually, but somebody like that, Kylie Metcalf, you have her battling down low. Now, again, I didn't watch last season, so I'm not sure if she was here or not, but 2 years ago, I felt like that's something they missed on the Lady Bears team, is somebody battling for rebounds. You get that coming in tonight. She has 83. Obviously, I don't know what the record is at Sylvan Hills, but she's probably on pace to beat it. But somebody like that in some of these other conference games will go a long ways in helping you win. And like I said, next game we call, I believe it's against Valonia, who's also usually pretty good in the lady basketball world. They'll probably come in and make all these threes that they missed here tonight off these second chance points, and it'll be 60-40 the other way. So it's just one of those nights, and that's why I personally never really could get good at basketball, because once I miss 2 or 3 shots, I'm like, all right, man, put me back on the football field. This ain't it. But this Lady Bears team is very good.
Kamara Turner at the line for the Lady Bears has 1 of 2 go in the hoop for her. Tries to save it. She does. It'll stay with the Lady Bears.
She reminds me, Kylie Metcalf reminds me a lot of Billy Richmond for the Razorback men's basketball team. Just one of those players that's going to put her body on the line, continuously battle for things. Good, scrappy player. And this is my first impression of her, so I may be completely wrong there, but just one of those glue-type players that's going to battle every chance she gets.
Goes up with the tough layup.
There we go, get some points there.
Good.
But sometimes that's what you need, is one of those glue-type players to hold the team together and keep fighting. Other players will respond to that.
Pass going to be tipped. She may have had a chance to throw it back towards her teammates, but it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Mackenzie King. So with 3:51 left to go in this one, Sylvan Hills is kind of closing the gap a little bit.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do here towards the end of the basketball game is continue to fight, continue to battle hard, get some points to fall, and get this, below 10. A lot of people will look at that score and be like, wow, Sylvan Hills, without knowing the rest of the game. So I'd like to see them battle strong the last 3:45.
Tough layup.
Oh, that's
foul's going to get called. That
right there is probably the worst call of the night out of this crew, but they have done an excellent job. This officiating crew so far tonight have done very good. Eventually, they're going to miss a call, and I think that one was, but they've done very good here tonight. Really hadn't been a whole lot of fouls called that I can say. There hasn't been a lot at all.
First free throw for Whitley Rogers is going to go through. Now 61-43 is the score.
Which I like. I like, you'll have your officiating crews that call everything, and then you'll have some that are like, all right, you're all, high school athletes. We're going to let you battle. We're going to let you fight a little bit. Not fight, actually, but fight for rebounds, fight for the ball, stuff like that. Not playing hockey out here.
Ain't nothing wrong with some good old hockey.
I love hockey, man. That's a wonderful sport right there. I think it needs to grow in Arkansas more.
Oh, yeah.
I was fortunate enough whenever we had our league meetings when I was with the Hot Springs Wise guys in Dallas, so I got to catch a Dallas Stars game. That was my first time going to a hockey game. Got to sit in a box suite, got spoiled. It was wonderful.
Man. What? I bet that was really nice.
Yeah, man, buffet, all kinds. I was like, so this is what the 1% lives like. This is, all right, I can get used to this.
First free throw is going to be up and good for Sanaya Miller. Second free throw, no good.
I do real quick want to give a shout out to a Bears alum. Wait for this possession to be over.
Cornerstone Restoration three-pointer, no good. Whitley Rogers hits the floor pretty hard. She gets fouled as she tried to get a rebound.
But a big shout out to Gianna Morris, former Lady Bear over there at Louisiana Tech. She played very good against the Lady Razorbacks a couple of games ago. It's awesome to see Bears at the next level.
Are they still called the Lady Techers?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
The Lady Techs or something like that.
Once upon a time, they were in the Sun Belt
Yeah,
Conference.
and once upon a time, they were a very good program, too.
One of the best.
Tech, yeah. I think that's where Kim Mulkey played as the LSU coach now.
That was a walk. He's got three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Sylvan Hills. Metcalf gets hit from behind as she went up with it. But, yeah, Chris, to your point, Louisiana Tech back in kind of I guess I wouldn't say the early days of women's collegiate basketball, but kind of the original top-tier program.
Yeah. Kind of that 90s era. They were very good. Speaking of Louisiana Tech and LSU, I think they play tonight. See if I can get a score. See what old Gianna Morris is doing tonight. I think she's a junior down there for Louisiana Tech. Lady Techsters, that's what they are.
That's what it is. Of course, I'm familiar with that as an Arkansas State alum. They've, played in women's basketball before.
Now they play tomorrow at 5.
Gotcha. Well, close but no cigar.
Yeah.
Free throw is going to be good. 62-46 our score now.
I'll have to try and catch some of that game. Of course, the best football game in the nation, the Army-Navy game, Go Army, is going to be on tomorrow. So,
have you ever been to one of those?
I have not. I had the chance a couple years ago to go, but that's when it snowed extremely bad.
Gotcha.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go to that.
Whitley Rogers has a tough layup go through. Rising side goes up with it. What a move what move could possibly be smoother? So that running floater, I guess you can call, was good.
Yeah, Sanaya Miller getting some points there.
Free ball. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Warriors. It was last touched by, I believe, Sinai Miller.
I'd like to see the Bears get this under 10 here if they can. They battled extremely hard. It was at 30 at one point, and they've continued to fight and play hard. Does a lot for your confidence. It is a loss, but it can do a lot for your confidence to finish the game strong. Guess who got another rebound?
Tough running floater, no good. That would have been a great move by the Lady Bears offense. 94 seconds remain in this one.
And it looks like Louisiana Tech's kind of content with running the clock out here. I'm sure Coach Rogers wants to keep the score where it's at. He doesn't want to let Louisiana Tech. He doesn't want to let Sylvan Hills get closer. I'm ready for the game tomorrow. I got them on the brain.
When you first said that, Pat and I both just looked at him.
Yeah, that's who I immediately looked at him because I knew he was going to say something. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
Oh, that's funny right there. Okay, here you are. They're up, no good.
I'm allowed to mess up at least once, all right?
That's your mulligan.
I believe that comment, I'm reading the comments here. We haven't had a whole lot tonight. I believe it was earlier. Little Rock Christian got away with a little bit of a holiday travel. But I think that's been one of the only. This has been a clean game so far.
Yeah.
Honestly, they've been battling so far, but it's been a good game so far.
64-48 the score in this one as we hit the 1 minute mark. Open lane to the basket, off the mark, no good. Call Whitley Rogers with her fourth foul. Of course, one more and she'll, by rule, foul out.
Wow. Come on, JC.
There's J.C. Rainey at the line, the senior. First one's no good.
Sylvan Hills with a couple of chances to really get this to that 10-point mark. And much like this whole game, the basket's just not going, or the ball's just not going in the hoop.
Hannah Hurst, Holland Rucker. And I believe Sarah Hurst checks in for Little Rock Christian. Second one's up. That one's going to go through. Timeout's going to be called by Sylvan Hills. 54.5 seconds remaining in this one, 64-49. Little Rock Christian with a big advantage.
Let's see if Sylvan Hills here can get another defensive stop put together and then go get another basket. Excellent job closing out this game. And the Little Rock Christians kind of took their foot off the gas, not really trying to score unless they have to, but Sylvan Hills battling hard. And that's what you want to see out of your team. It was a 30-point game at one point. You don't give up. You continue to fight back, almost under 10. They get some of those threes early in the game to fall. This could be a different story, but such is life in the sports world. A lot of good games coming up.
So the shot clock is still on. So Christian almost got trapped by the Lady Bears. They're going to get JC with the route.
Yeah, she just kind of shrugged her shoulders like, took until 32 seconds for me to get a foul. Guarding a really good player like this, I'll take it.
Shot clock officially turned off, so likely Little Rock Christian will just hold for the final buzzer Looks like that's what Whitley Rogers is trying to do, but Sylvan Hills continuing the pressure. More fans and students alike have started to fill in the Warrior Arena for our next game as everybody's going to start getting on their feet for the Little Rock Christian Academy Lady Warriors as they win this one 64-49. Chris, final remarks.
Yeah, it's just a very hard-fought game. I see Jay Bird checking in on the road there, but hard-fought game. Of course, you're playing, like we said, the number 34 player in the nation. You're playing a team under Coach Rogers who's very good here at Little Rock Christian. Sylvan Hills also very good coming in at 7-1. They'll fall to 7-2 now. Just kind of got sped up a little too much. Some of the passes didn't go their ways, and then, of course, they couldn't buy a basket early in the game. They were getting some good open shots, just nothing falling. So we'll see. They'll stick around. I'm sure we'll have some great action in the boys' game coming up here soon, though.
Yeah. So, of course, Little Rock Christian with the commanding victory over Sylvan Hills. We're going to take a step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the second game of tonight's doubleheader between the Little Rock Christian Academy varsity boys and Sylvan Hills varsity boys.